Adesso quando voi parlate da lì strillate, se no è inutile che parlate. Voi non parlate o strillate.
So the Paris has only 16 more boards left.
Today?
Yeah.
Then they
Paris.
play tomorrow.
Do they?
No.
Oh no, wait a minute.
Are you sure? Maybe you're right. I don't really know. I have to ask. No, because hello everybody. Here I am again with my friend Adam, and we give immediately the line to Fernando, who has some guests just in front of the playing area. Hello, Fernando. Okay, here he is.
Hello, Norbert.
Hello.
What happened in the two first step?
But for the moment is the match is very balanced. Is practically is push. Depended on one reclamation the team Zimmerman. But for the moment is missing many board.
But do you receive the ruling in the hand or not yet?
No, receive the ruling. Yes, I think it's possible. Is lost 12 points. So in this moment is go down 10. I think so. Is possible play.
It's a small difference.
Yeah, small difference. Yes, is missing 64 board again.
And one day more.
No, 64 away. 16 today and 48 tomorrow. Yes.
Well, good luck for the rest.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Alberto, I'll be back with you.
Back we are. And did you see the previous two sets of one of the three final?
I did. I saw most of the boards. It looked like Dennis and Giorgio had a great set in the last quarter until they had one misunderstanding, which was sort of a common type of misunderstanding, which is they had the auction pass, one diamond, double, pass, two diamonds, cubid, double, and Giorgio bid two hearts. And the question was whether that bid was forcing facing a passed hand. One of them thought it was, and one of them thought it wasn't. So obviously by an unpassed hand it would be forcing for a round, but that one cost them some imps. And now I think it's a very close match. 2 imps. Lavaz is up by 2.
But for the rest, you say they had a great segment.
They did.
They played great bridge.
And there was a 4-spade double contract that I saw with king in a club opposite jack in a club, and Dennis underled his ace of clubs in the middle of the hand, and it swung between 100 and 500. Declare understandably got it wrong because it was only right to underlead when Declare specifically had the jack. You know, if the guy had queen jack, he would have had an easy play of hopping the king, and then maybe could have lost a trick in the wash with the hearts.
Oh, sure. Let's have a look at the women. In this match between Smith and Baker won both segments. Not for much, but both segments. One for 15 points and the other one for 13. So now they are ahead of 28, 84 to 56. And what do you think that? Do you know Smith's team?
I know the Baker team pretty well. I know Kate McCallum and Lynn Baker. Kate is from New Hampshire, which is right near where I live in Massachusetts. And I also know Lynn very well. So they've got a very strong team. And I don't know as well the Smith team, but I see some names, and I know Jessica Larson, Katrina Berthaud. You know, they're very strong as well. So
But McCallum, I think she won this event in the past.
She has won this event many times.
Many times.
Yeah.
So she's used to fight for
she
the
has.
victory. And okay, but you see, just 2 sets out of 6 is not enough to say anything, because 28 points can be recovered in 2 hands, let's say in 3 hands.
Agreed.
Let's have a look to the senior teams. Again here, one of the 2 teams, Milner teams, has won, not by a lot, but has won both sets they play, and is leading by 53-30. Of course, you know Milner team, not
Yes.
China team.
Yes.
Yes, and Milner team, they are playing now with
Reese Milner, Hemant Lal, Steve Garner, Mark Lair.
Yeah, well,
Very good Americans.
They are very well.
And also they have a Polish pair, it looks like.
Yeah.
Christopher Martens, is that right?
Yes, Chris Martin, Christopher
that's an
Martin. That's
great
he's
pair
a
too.
very good pair. Were you surprised yesterday when Bob Hammond team was Wolfson team with Bob Hammond Berkowitz was eliminated by China Evertrust?
Anything can happen. I mean, I think that they lost because there were some tough slam hands, as I recall. I was a bit surprised, but the Chinese team has always played very strong. So,
and you never know which kind of team they have sent in a single event. So sometimes they are really, really strong. Sometimes, okay, let's now have a look to the men open pairs final, and I see 2 very young people are in the lead.
Yeah, that's amazing. You have Ola and Michael Rimstedt are in the lead. Good friends of mine, and my brother Zach. And I would love to see them win. They're really good people and talented players.
I was told that in Sweden they are doing a great job with juniors. And with the family, Rimstedt family in particular, I think they are 4 or 5 Rimstedt here. The 2 sisters, the 2 brothers, maybe some
probably some offspring too.
Yes. And let's see who is in the.
I don't know the pair in second place. Are they Bulgarians? I can't
they
tell.
are
Bulgarians, and
they are a good pair.
I do know Jim Monday and Richard Pavlicek, who are I do. They're very strong American players, good match point players. And then you have Versace and Tokay in fourth.
Versace and Tokay. We don't have to speak about Versace. Tokay is a Turkish guy who moved to Italy a few years ago, and he played a lot of time with the top Italian player, and he proved very much. They could be dangerous for your 2 friends.
Do we know what top on a board is? I mean, I see 974 match points and 960. So that seems to be a pretty wide gap from first and second half over third place.
Yeah, that's it.
I wonder what top on a board is, but there are 52 pairs, so maybe it's something like 25. So it looks like first and second half it looks like they've got over a full 2 boards over first and over third.
Almost 2 boards.
Yeah.
Huberschweiler.
Right. And I think
to see a French flag after Huberschweiler,
I think
it really sounds strange. You
it's
expect
a German
phrase.
Yeah. No, I think she's if I'm not mistaken, a talented younger French woman, and Veronique Passis is Thomas's mother.
Right.
I think.
I've known them both. No, I already knew the Passis, but I knew her because they were playing in the teams with the 2 Italian, with the Italian pair. There were 4 of them, and they lost the semi-final against Smith, I think. Yes, against Smith, but after 2 sections of 16 board, to see such a big vantage. You see, they're 63.58, and the second pair, which is Redding with Sammy, is a very good pair.
Oh, they press refresh on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Because is that right? Do I have the most up to date? It's loading. Because mine says 61 and 58.
In any case,
It's a big lead.
Redding. Okay,
Looks like we
now,
got it started
so
here.
it's still a very big advantage, but not as big as we saw before, because now is 3.5 point, which is really a lot. But the second pair, I think you know them very well. The Redding is years and years that is one of the top players in USA.
Judy Radin and
Judy
Valerie,
Radin,
and Valerie
yes,
Westheimer. They're both out of New York. A very established partnership.
Then we have a Chinese pair, and then a Polish pair, which is
Anna Sarniak, I think. Yes, I definitely recognize her name. Kazmucha, I'm not sure.
Anyway, they are doing better here, and in the teams too. They did better than the pair that is now is at 11th place, Dufrat Smuda, which are rated to be one of the best women pair in the world.
Justina Zamuda, yes.
Yes, but now let's go and see if our match has started.
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet. No, they haven't started.
Let's see the pairs.
And but we can see on the screen that they are playing. So there you have the convention cards of these two pairs. So I think it's much better that we follow this table. And in this table. Okay. Algemo, Helnes, Bocchi, Cementa. I think if you put them all together, you have something like 15 World Championship won by the four of them.
Yeah.
And if we talk about Bermuda Bowl, Algemo, Helnes, they won just with Norwegian. Norwegian team, they never won Bermuda Bowl with Monaco. And Bocchi won twice with Italy in 2005 and 2013, but not playing with Cementa. In 2005, he was playing with Giorgio Dubuin.
Right.
That now was playing the other room, and Cementa was Cementa won in 2013 in Bali, playing with the Giorgio Dubuin, who normally won twice in Estoril, playing with Bocchi in 2005, and in Bali, playing with Cementa. Okay.
This is a very interesting four-spade contract right here.
Yeah.
He didn't play.
But also your comment is very interesting, so you should be a little bit louder.
Sure. Okay, so they're in four spades, and it looks like he has to attack trump, but the defense made the best lead of attacking diamonds, so he's a little bit in danger of getting tapped out here. He might run the 10 of spades. That's a possibility. He might also play to the king. So Bocchi's small. So this is so he playing king, and I think the plan is to play the queen from his hand next, to smother a doubleton jack or doubleton 9 somewhere. So that happened, and now he'll take the ace and tap with a diamond. Spade, he'll win it, tap with a diamond, but East has the king of hearts, so it looks like this is probably going to make Helgemo's getting tapped out, but the defense can't really enjoy the diamond tricks because West is getting cut off. So he'll ruff, 8 of spades, and then he'll get tapped again, and then the 10 of clubs is coming down, so this is making for sure.
Which means that is a very good,
This is a nice board for north-south here.
very good board for Ergemo Helnes, because in the other room they stopped in 2 spades.
Yeah, the 3-spade bid by South over 1-0 Trump was definitely aggressive. A lot of people have different opinions about how many points North shows with the 1-0 bid. After a pass, 1 club, 1 spade, pass, 1-0 Trump, it's sort of a bid that you have to make on a lot of different hands to keep the auction open. So Helgamo judged well to bid 3 spades. He might have done something like bid 2 clubs as a Q bid, followed by 2 spades. I'm not sure exactly what their auction was at the other table. Yeah,
I tell you,
East
the
pass.
idea was 1 spade, 1 no trump, 2 clubs, 2 diamonds, 2 spades, all pass.
Yeah, so they had a gazilli auction. 2 diamonds showed 8 or more, and then maybe Giorgio's 2 spades was maybe slightly conservative over an 8+ bid. I guess I'm a little bit surprised by that. I'm not sure exactly what he's supposed to bid in their system, but maybe.
Was it obliged, or in any case a very good way to playing the queen of spades at the second round in spades?
I think that's the percentage play. The only time it's really going to be bad is if East has ace doubleton, and then you wish you played small. But I think you have 2 to 1. You can smother Jack doubleton or 9 doubleton is twice as likely, and you don't really know how the length is. So I think that's the right play, is to play king and queen, just like Helgamo did. But then there's other concerns about getting tapped out with the diamonds also. So.
Okay, so as usual, Ergemo Helnes, they are very, very, very speed, and in this particular match, playing against the Bocchi Cementa, they risk to finish an hour before their opponents.
That's okay.
Okay, but
so Gavrish is thinking over the 10 of spades. So maybe Giorgio will run it now if he plays small. In 2, you might. I'm not sure.
I don't think. In any case, I don't think that. One more trick.
This is going to
be a great difference.
Make some over tricks. So let's go back to the other table. So 1-0 Trump opening by Bocchi, 15 to 17, and then Cementa's has an interesting hand. I don't know if they say on their card how they handle these types of hand. We have Bocchi Cementa's card. So
while he's looking for that, I'm going to have a look at what's happening in the women.
You may see something like 3 diamonds, or I'm not sure how he's going to bid this
the
hand.
first board, as well as in.
So here, this hand just looks to be sort of a boring 4-heart contract, I think. Board 2. So I think they'll probably get to 4 hearts.
Look.
So Giorgio at this table did lead a 10 of spades to the king and then a small spade and lost to the 9. So I think he'll lose 3 spade tricks now and a heart. So he'll make 140, and so it will be 7 imps.
So it was a good idea to stop in 2.
Yes. I don't know if he would play differently.
Yes, of course,
in
of course.
4.
Maybe he would have played a different way. Sorry, but I don't know if I already asked you yesterday, but after Kane and Nickel were eliminated, do you think that this was the most expected final of them all?
I think one of, if not the most expected final. I mean, the Spectre team really was very close to winning yesterday, and a couple of things could have gone differently. So that would have been the only team that I thought could have been in there with them.
Spectre team is almost of people of 35 years old.
Right.
After that generation, I mean, Grew, Lol, and Woodridge, and
Cran, Demoy.
yes,
Yeah.
and
Heard.
the blondie one. What's his name?
John Kraniak.
Kraniak. There is another generation in USA that can do something good, because these are in my knowledge, last good generation for. How old are you?
I'm 26.
So there is, but no, seriously. Do you think that that group, let's say, of players are a good generation, a good, and that there is something new upcoming in the USA bridge?
So first I can talk about that generation. I mean, those guys grew up playing together. I think they all lived in a frat house in New York, like when they were just out of college for a few years together. So they really all had each other. So that was a great group. Gavin and Vince were actually originally from Canada, but both now live in the U.S. But those guys have had a very close group. In terms of the people that were juniors in my age, people like Adam Kaplan, Zach Breskel, me and my brother, although my brother's a little bit younger. We had a good group. They have Kevin Rosenberg and Ben Christensen as well, with the Americans coming up.
Kevin Rosenberg is the son.
Michael and Debbie's son, yes. Yeah. So that's a talented group as well. And then we just saw here the team of Argentina and Matthew Weingarten came through, and I think they were playing with the. I know their names. I'm just blanking.
Director, if we have now a board in which both teams are going to play 5 hours, and do you have some video to send? Okay.
Oh, we just saw.
No. Wait. Now they
Start
went up
the
to
final
5
now.
hours.
What can you say about the other team?
Oh, they're a very good team. I mean, Nicola Smith is my old partner, and she's she's ranked #1 in the world, I think, and rightly deserves that. And her partner, Yvonne Wiseman, is a very, very good young player who's been. I'm in charge of the English juniors, and she's been the girls, and she's been the star of my team recently.
And about your team?
My team? Oh, my team's good, of course. Kerry and Irina are probably one of the best pairs in the world. Yeah, I think we're doing well. And Lynn and Karen, yeah, very good. It'll be a good match, I think.
Okay, thank you so much and good luck.
Thank you.
Well, first of all, I'm very happy to be in the final. And we are meeting the Lavazza team, which we have played so many times during the years. But I think lately, the last couple of years, we more often beat them than we lose. So I have a very, very good hopes for this match.
You are happy to arrive to the final and play against Lavazza?
Yeah, now, first of all, I'm very happy to be in the final. You know, we were I would say very lucky in these championships because we were in the round robin. We was with 5 boards to go. We were out of the whole thing. And we have had a couple of lucky wins. We've been down a lot before going into the last set, and we win the last set big twice to reach this stage. So we are very happy just to be in the final. We're very, very happy. And, you know, in the final it's always a 50-50 game. We just see who play the best.
Okay, I see you after the second segment.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good luck.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Have friends in both teams.
Yeah, I have friends.
And you know the players. So, which team is your favorite to win?
I think Lavazza is about 55% and Zimmerman about 45%. We see.
Okay, thank you.
And I want to tell you, if you agree with me, there is some people, like for example Thor Hernes. If you don't know him, you just meet him in a corridor, you think he's a very unlikable person.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Want to get a beer with the guy. You know?
Yes.
Yeah.
When you speak with him, when you have any kind of the relation with him, he's always very kind. He's a really nice person.
He is.
It happens that we have Loria, which is exactly the same. If you don't know him, you think he's a kind of monster. Then he's not at all. You know.
It's important. It's definitely important to be like that.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have a very bad result for East-West for Klukowski and Gavrish.
Can you go back to board 2 of the other table?
It looks like
Okay,
the Polish
one.
pair got to 6 hearts, which is pretty hopeless, I think. 2 unavoidable spade losers. So let's look at the auction. They bid Stamen and then a 4-club bid, which I'm not 100% sure what that showed. Maybe it was some form of slam try or a splinter, probably, it looks like.
It looks like a splinter.
A splinter. And then East has a maximum with the ace of clubs, which you didn't know was wasted. So they had too many values in clubs and not enough in spades. So they got too high here. So that's going to be 13 imps to Lavazza to regain the lead.
Yes, but I think that in this match we are going to see such things many times. They are 2 fighting teams, so they don't give up. They keep. El Game Wellness are a pair that you can never say you have won when you play against them. Did you ever play against them?
I played against them this tournament.
Oh yeah.
In the round of I played against them in the round of 32, and we did not win.
Yes,
obviously,
you said yes that you were eliminated, but it was not so easy for them. I think.
I think the first set we were winning, and then we did not do well after that. I think we ended up losing by 60, but for a while we gave them a good match.
Okay, no way to make 6 hearts, I think.
No.
In the
You can try to strip out the hand and hope that someone has a stiff spade on or stiff, but even then, unless it's stiff ace,
no,
it's not possible.
But let's just see what it happens, because
Sure.
this changed a lot in the ranking, of course. But I don't see where he can discard 2 spades.
No.
1 diamond, 1 of the ace of clubs. Then, but he has to keep 2 spades in any case.
This is going to be pretty basic. Spade, he'll just play another spade. There's no tricks anywhere else.
Bilder didn't think a second about playing a second spade. So it's down 1. That means, as my friend here say, 11 points.
11 imps, sorry.
11 imps for Lavazza.
Non-vol.
And so that is leading now by 6, 75 to 69.
So this hand...
So we can go back now to the other table. There. They are playing 3 club, 3 diamonds.
Right. And let's see. Declare has no more trump here.
No more trump. Nobody has trump.
Nobody has any trump, but we have 6 tricks.
Yeah.
And the heart 9 looks like it's going to come into play as a stopper. So I think he's making this spade. And plus 110.
If there is a way to make the end, it's really difficult that El Gemo or Elness, they don't make the end. So
Agreed. They don't make too many technical mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, while you are following her and comment this end, I just have a look to what happens in the other room on this 3.
So here it looks like North-South have 5 clubs, maybe. That looks to be the right contract. I mean, we have 2 immediate spade losers, so it might be hard for them to figure out that. I think 3-no trump also would make here. But East has a very powerful hand, so East-West may be able to compete in hearts. They actually they can make 5 hearts. So they make 5 hearts.
1 diamond and 1 heart, I think.
Sure.
Prospect.
So this is going to be a very interesting hand to see if East-West can bid up their bid to 5 hearts. It's going to start probably with a club, and then Boki will have to decide whether to bid 1 heart, double, or maybe they have some way to show a hand like this immediately. So he may double unless they have a special. So 1 heart, that's a good start for him because his partner will raise him now. Maybe 3 hearts.
If
Or
not
4.
Yeah.
4 hearts.
4 hearts.
That'll do it. 5 clubs coming, I would guess.
Yeah. But if I know Boki on 5 clubs, in a way you will say 5 hearts. I don't know if doubling or passing, but in a way they are going to bid 5 hearts.
Yeah. He should, for sure.
Well,
his spades look like some defensive prospects.
That's it. That's what I was thinking about. He could think that he has 3 tricks in spades.
Maybe at match points he would have more of a problem, but in an imp game I think he just has to say, well, if one of us is making, I have to bid out. So you just bid 5 hearts. And then Helgamo, I don't know whether North-South is actually in a force here, because even though they've bid 2 diamonds, I'm not sure whether they're in a forcing pass situation. So if they're not, he has to double. If it's a forcing pass, he may pass with no wastage in the hearts or with the ace. So he may just have to double.
It's a straightly 5 hearts.
Yeah. So double, which I don't know whether that is in the context of I don't want you to bid on or saying it's my hand. But in any case, this is going to be 850 East-West.
Bad news for Lavazza, because in the other room they went to 5 diamonds and they were doubled. So they at least they are 1 down.
So that looks like a swing that way, and this is definitely going to be a plus position for Lavazza here, as this contract appears to be making. Is there any issue with roughing 3 diamonds to the dummy? Maybe he had to lead a trump. Because it looks like Declare actually has to take 3 diamond roughs and maybe a spade rough as well, unless he can pick up the spades. So I think Helgamo should shift to a trump, probably. He has some issues here.
On the contrary, there are no way to beat 5 clubs by North.
So this will be interesting to see how he plays this one. He can take all the club roughs in his hand, but then he may have to deal with the 10 of hearts, which will become annoying. So diamond rough,
spade, and diamond rough.
Diamond rough, spade.
Diamond rough, king.
He may go off 1 here. Let's see if we can find a line that works. Diamond rough. Maybe do I have a squeeze against North with spade club squeeze in some of these variations? I obviously can pick up the spades if I know the position, but it looks like North has the spade guards and the club guards. So maybe if I play a diamond rough, a heart to my hand, now he can play ace and a heart. Rough a diamond, spade over rough a diamond. It's complicated. So North is definitely in danger of getting squeezed here, depending on the timing. Helgamo will have to decide whether to win this or duck it. I think he's better to duck it, but I'm not sure.
Now that Bucky knows that the hearts are 3-0.
Yeah. He's and he knows that South has a ton of diamonds, so he may be able to find some sort of squeeze here against North. So if he wins the ace of hearts and plays a trump, I can win it rough a club. Okay, let's see. Oh, so he's tapping declare.
Rough club.
Okay. So diamond rough, club rough with the king, hearts the 9, jack of hearts is North squeeze now. Diamond rough, club rough to the king, hearts the 9, jack of hearts, and North is going to be squeezed in clubs and spades.
Right.
So we can make it that way. Diamond rough, club rough with the king, heart to the 9, jack of hearts.
Let's see if he will follow this line.
I think he probably will. Maybe Helgamo should have ducked the heart.
Diamond rough.
Spade rough. This was wrong, I think. I don't know if this works now.
I don't
he
think
had
so.
it. He had this made. So that was a missed opportunity for Lavazza. Yeah, he had this. He should have made this at this point. I think the squeeze was automatic because South has at most 3 spades. So North either has 4 spades or 3 spades. So the squeeze was either working or the spades were 3-3.
Just play for spades 3 and 3, nothing else.
Yeah, he should have taken the other line. But it's hard to fault these players at this stage. They all play so well, and it's not easy playing perfectly all the time.
Okay, this is another hand. It seems quite interesting at the first view.
Okay, so I'm just taking a quick look back at 5 diamonds double. Do we think that this is...
They are still at the beginning of the hand.
Ace of diamonds, and he sees a bad trump break. So he could follow a similar line at the other table. He has to develop the clubs. And
can you go to board 3 of the other room? Board. Okay, that one.
so here, at this point, if he plays club, 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 oh, he played spades. So ace of spades. And if he plays the queen of hearts now, that will ensure that the contract will go down at least 2. Because they have a club coming, and that will tap declare out. And he's going to score a diamond trick. So maybe queen of hearts now is best. So that will be 300, and 110 is 410 is
10.
410 is, what is that? 10 or 9? 9, I
It's
think.
9,
410, 9,
so
I think.
They will take again the lead by 2.
Okay, so
But
Yes.
If he goes just 2 down,
They made 9 tricks at the other table. I think
they
that's
made 9 tricks, yeah.
I think that's where this is heading as well. So let's see, if he plays a spade instead of the Queen of Hearts now, let's say, for example, Declare wins in hand, and let's say he ducks a club. Now Declare can get out for down 1, I believe. Yeah, so he just had to force him with the Queen of Hearts. So now the 10 of Hearts is a stopper, but this will go down 2. So now we want to play... Okay, so he's leading at trump. No, I didn't think he was doing that. Probably want to play club, 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 or duck a club. I think has the same effect. Just to stay in control of this hand. Nine imps coming. King of spades. I'm not sure about that play. I don't see the point. I would rather keep the entry to my hand for the clubs.
No reason, actually.
No, I don't like that play, but it might be the same.
I don't think it makes a big difference, but it's not... No. Clap to the ace, 10 of... No, yes, clap to the ace.
Spade, rough. Yeah, so club, 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 and then he'll win the third club and play spade. He'll rough it on the board, and when it gets over roughed, he can pitch, and it's going to transpose. Thank you. He has to play a club now. Anything else would be surprising.
We remain on this table because I want to see what happens in the
10
5
hearts.
hearts double. And the other
Club.
king and club again. Well, it's 2 down and
Oh, so now maybe actually he may be able to, wow. Dubois maybe does he want to rough this trick? Wow, look at this 4-card ending here. I think he wants to rough with the deuce of diamonds and tap him with a heart. There you
That's
go.
what he did.
He was about to get trump cooed. That was a nice try by Giorgio
that's a 9
to get
of
out
club.
for 100. That was a good try. And Gavrish saw through it. That was a good play. Good play all around.
It's a 9 for Zimmerman. And let's have a look at the board.
You want to go back to Helgamo Hellness, yeah?
No, because I think
Okay.
that this board is very interesting.
Okay, so
Don't
we'll
you
stay.
think so?
Yeah. So this was the board where at the other table, East-West had an opportunity to make 5 hearts doubled, but did not. So we'll see if the same contract is achieved.
I think it's very interesting to see the same board played first in one room, then in the other room. Because people can compare the different style of playing, even of bidding, naturally.
Mm-hmm. So here Dennis opened a sort of nebulous club.
And one heart came
One heart
from
overcall
East,
again.
exactly like in the other room.
So I think against 4 hearts, I believe the best lead is a trump, because now I can play 3 rounds of trump, and Declare can only rough
Two
diamonds to the table and still has to deal with the spade loser. Now, there's still some squeeze possibilities against North, but I think that if we get 3 rounds of trump on the table, I don't think that this is going to make 5 hearts. It's a very common theme to lead trump when the opponents bid to the 5 level on like 0 high cards.
No.
They have to be roughing things. So I think a trump lead is very reasonable.
The first difference between with the
so
other
2
row,
clubs.
two
They play
clubs,
transfer style.
and just 3 hearts.
3 hearts,
not
yeah.
4 by
Yeah.
Klukowski.
I think because he's vulnerable. So North knows his partner has diamonds. I'm not sure the strength. Let's see if it says. It just says diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll bid maybe 4 clubs or 5 clubs.
What would you bid on with this bidding?
I think I would bid 4 clubs, just because I don't necessarily see the need to crowd the auction with 5 clubs. If we have a slam, for example, in clubs, I don't necessarily want to jump to 5 clubs. My hand is very strong with a heart void. I have some diamonds fitting with partner maybe. I would bid 4 clubs, give partner some space. He may be thinking of doing something like bidding 4 hearts, but that's highly ambiguous, whether it's a club hand or a diamond hand. 4 clubs, so we'll see 4 hearts. Now Dubois has a question here.
You want double 4 hearts?
I'm not sure how they play double.
No.
I don't know whether that's a penalty double in their system, but maybe just 5 clubs would be a reasonable bid. He has a very good hand for his partner.
Yeah, sure. If he says double, it means that he's not punishing double. You would never say double with these cards.
He has a very useful hand, and his spades should rate to be a roughing value also in a club contract. I think he'll just bid 5 clubs, but I'm not sure. Maybe he'll think his hand is too good for 5 clubs. Maybe you'll see 4 no trump or something like that to show a more forward-going bid than 5 clubs.
It could. For sure it could.
So pass. So that would be definitely a good choice if I'm 100% sure that we're in a force, and I think that they probably are, depending on the definition of 2 clubs, and we'll see 5 clubs here from Dennis for sure. And now Gavrish.
5 clubs.
So the forcing pass is a nice choice if I have the ability to do that.
But now Gavrish has the same problem that Book had before. His 3 top winners in spades.
Yeah. It certainly was more helpful, the 4 heart bid, than the 3 heart bid. It's a lot more difficult now. I think he'll bid 5 hearts. I mean, I think that it's too narrow to pass. I mean, 5 clubs might be making, 5 hearts might be making. It's a very practical thing to do.
That's what
Giorgio
he did.
now, he again could pass, again forcing, or he could double. Maybe.
I think now, in this situation now, pass is forcing again, so he should double.
Yeah, I mean, the 10 of hearts probably would sway me.
Mm-hmm. What does it happen with a little small heart?
He bid 6 clubs. Wow. I mean, I would think that he maybe could pass.
Yeah, he should, in my opinion.
But Dennis might have bid 6 clubs if he passed, because Dennis has no defense against hearts.
Yeah.
So this will be down as well.
Well,
Any chance? Yeah. Well, East just has a very easy spade lead against this contract, so this will go down, and East-West were down at the other table. So this will be a swing for Zimmerman.
Good swing for Zimmerman.
Probably 9 imps, 200 and 200 would be my guess.
None of them has any reason to beat 6 hearts.
By the way, could 6 clubs go down more than 1, depending on how it's played? We have some spade losers to deal with in 6 clubs, and it's not easy to manage the 4-1 diamonds. So it's possible they could even go off more than 1 in 6 clubs. 6 hearts by Klukowski. Wow.
You see, I really didn't expect that.
No.
But now any double should be.
This goes to show you why maybe 3 hearts was a poor choice.
But still, in 6 hearts, double, it could be a push if he makes.
It could be a push. Wow, that's shocking that Klukowski. That's really surprising that he would take a bid and then bid again with a hand
very
like this.
good chance lost by Klukowski and Gavrish. Well, I say by Klukowski.
Yeah, that was an undisciplined bid by Klukowski for sure. Normally, when you make a bid like that, 3 hearts, you're done. You've set the limit of your hand.
No, let's see now. Ace of heart, will you reduce? No, too late. Should have led the heart.
Ace of hearts and a heart, and now I think that...
Now we start with King of Diamonds.
Right, but if he plays Ace of hearts and a heart now, I think that North will definitely be squeezed.
Yeah.
He can sort of play as we've said before. But maybe... Yeah, okay, so he's tapping with a club, keeping the trump control. Dennis, ace of clubs, just a deceptive play. Wants to hide honor location. Probably won't fool anybody, though.
So let's see. If he's a push, Zimmerman still is by 2.
So this play started the same way at the other table. It started
Yeah.
with high diamond and then a club shift, and then Declare continued by roughing a diamond to the table and then playing on trumps. So we'll see if that goes the same way. Queen of hearts. So he's trying to knock out the ace of hearts to stay in control of this hand. I think Giorgio should duck.
Helness didn't.
I know he didn't, but I really think that if you take the ace of hearts and maybe play a trump, now partner just gets squeezed. You're rectifying the count for a squeeze. So I think I think ducking is a better play.
Well, in the other 2 championships, we had a very good start by 2 teams. Smith is leading by 15-2 against Peder, so has reduced his disadvantage just to 11. But the really important result is the one we have in the senior. Milner is a partial score of 31-0
Wow.
in the first set, and so now he's leading by 54. He was already on the lead, but now he has really, after 4 boards played. Okay, let's see how many down in these 6 hearts.
And Milner and Law, as I recall, have been playing very well together. I think they almost won the U.S. trials, I think.
Yes, once. Yes, they did.
I think it
once.
was this year they played nickel very, very strongly and lost in the finals of the U.S. Open trials. So that's a very strong team.
Adam, I want to ask you one thing.
Okay.
Nickel team, really dominated the scene, not of the USA bridge, but the world bridge for almost 15 years. I mean, Italy, Nickel, Italy in Bermuda Bowl, and all the nationals. They were really great. Do you think this is definitely over? Because it's quite a long time they don't. I mean, sometimes they don't win something really important. What do you think about this thing?
No, I don't think it's over. I think that team is still very, very, very strong. They just won the U.S. team trials, and they've won Bermuda. They won the Spingold or the Vanderbilt very recently as well. So I still have
You should very recently.
Very, very recently, yeah. I think maybe 1 or 2 years ago they won it. I still have a lot of confidence in that team.
2 years ago it means 7 nationals ago, 8 nationals ago. I don't remember that they could stay out of winning for such a long time in the, let's say, in the first decade of this millennium, or in the last 10 years of the past millennium, when they were playing, Amman, Soloway, and Max Rodway and Nickel. At that time he played with Freeman.
Yeah.
Well, I think that Levin Weinstein are a very good pair, and I don't mean that it's because of this change. Well, Amman was something else, in my opinion. Amman is, in my opinion, is one of the best player we have to. So at the end of this, hand we are commenting here.
Okay, so we're still on the 6-heart doubled hand. He can make it now.
You mean 5?
He's in 6. Yeah, he can go. He can hold it to 11 tricks. I think he still wants to cross with a spade, rough a diamond, rough a club high, hearts a 9, jack of hearts, and that will squeeze north. So the same type of line, but he's on the dummy now. So he needs to cross to his hand, rough a diamond, rough a club high, then hearts a 9 for that line to work. So
surely we have to wait what we will decide.
Actually, he can just play. Actually, I'm sorry. He can just play a club and rough high, and play hearts and 9, jack of hearts, 8 of hearts, and north gets squeezed.
The line you said before.
No, they both work. He can also just rough a club high, hearts and 9, and play.
Isn't it the same situation?
Same thing. Yeah.
They had in the other room.
Yeah, I think.
But at this point, I think he played the spade in the other room.
He did. I think Gavrish will push this board. King of Hearts.
At the moment, he's doing.
This is working. Hearts a 9, jack of hearts, 8 of hearts.
North is squeezed.
North is getting squeezed in the black suits.
In the other room, they are at board 7.
Wow.
But we should have expected it. Bocchi, Cimental, Gammon, and Helnes. So I think best thing for us is to stay in this room and compare the results.
Okay.
Because we have seen these end in the other, but then we didn't see any end more. He's going like you said.
Oh, no.
No, he played spade.
Oh, but now he can rough a diamond. That's the same thing. He can rough a diamond. Okay, he can still rough a diamond. It's the same squeeze.
That's what it is. Very well played by
he did.
So
Gavrish.
this is a push.
Yep.
Okay, we have some video to see now. Okay, and not giving line to Fernando, right? We just see the videos.
Hello, Katrina.
Hello.
How was the first segment?
Oh, it's always nice to meet good opponents and play good bridge. So, and I think we all were a little nervous actually, but it's good to get started. We're a little down, so we need to speed up. But it's a long tournament.
6 segment.
Yeah, 6 times 16. So it's only 1/60th.
Hello, here we are with our friend Alejandro Bianchetti. And Alessandro, you didn't start very well. I mean, not you personally. Your team didn't start very well, but if there is time enough to recover.
Yeah, of course. It's a long final. It's a lot of words, and just the start was not very good.
Usually you haven't started very well all the matches. Then you always, except yesterday.
Semi-final, we won a big set in the first one. But the others, it's true. We start like so.
How much is it? 19 points between?
No, 21, I'm sure. Not sure. 19 or 21 points for them.
Okay, thank you, Alessandro, and good luck.
So here we have a Polish club followed by a opening hand, 2-diamond response, 2 hearts now. So Gavrish has the strong variation of the Polish club. And so we'll see if the East-West pair gets too high here. So I think 2 hearts did not necessarily show 5 hearts.
But 4 hearts is a very good contract.
Well, they may get higher than 4 hearts. I mean, we've seen
they were very clever, or lucky in stop just in 4. They couldn't know the breaking of 5-0 of a heart.
Right. They want to play a no trump here, actually. That's much better. We can run the diamond 6
Adam,
times.
why you are down in 4? That's what I don't understand.
Yeah.
Well,
they lost 2 hearts,
Yeah.
a spade and a club, I guess.
Yes,
Could they?
But they can discard in diamonds, if you maybe.
Maybe. But both spades are offside.
I'm not sure that Gavrish is going to pass now. Huh?
Yeah, I don't think he will either. So 4 hearts presumably showed a minimum hand by Klukowski over 3 hearts. But Gavrish, did he even ever clarify that he had the 17-18 plus hand? Maybe he did when he
70, 80, aces and king.
Yeah.
So they're good 18.
No, I think he has to take another bid. I mean, stiff ace is always a dangerous value in partner suit. So it's not perfect.
But as we have seen the previous hand, Gavrish Kukos then are very good in play the end. So maybe in 5 hearts, they go just 1 down. Yes, the other pair went in 4 hearts. Do you fan one of the 2 teams, or for you is exactly the same? You're just watching 5 no trumps. 5 no trumps.
Pick a slam.
But actually, with hearts 3-2 and diamonds 3-3, a 7 is a makeable slam.
He'll bid 6. He bid 6 hearts.
6 diamonds, by the way. No, 6 heart.
Okay, so luckily no swing here for them because 4 hearts was down. But it will be down 3 or something. Down 4. 3 imps, 4 imps.
No bad double, of course.
He could have had a swing if he doubled. They had nowhere to run 6 no, 6 diamonds, 3 hearts, a spade, and a club. Actually, 6 no trump is 6 diamonds, 3 hearts is 9, ace of spades 10, ace of clubs 11. Maybe South gets caught in a squeeze.
So
squeeze to M play.
Better not to double 6 hearts. I agree with you. I keep my arm like this because usually it's my good friend Janice Simon. So
Klukowski and Gabrish are not going to be happy after this result. That's going to be 2 bad results in a row for them.
Also because they could think that in the other room they made 4 hours, for example.
Yeah. Klukowski's probably regretting his 2-diamond bid now. He probably wishes he bid more conservatively once he sees the Trump break, that is. This slam is, I think, pretty good, actually.
It's not bad.
3-2 trumps and 4-2 diamonds. I think I'm just claiming King of Hearts
Yes,
are
you
over.
don't need 3
Rub the
diamonds. You don't need 3 diamonds. 4-2 is enough.
He does not like that break. He's looking at it. Okay, now the diamonds. Oh, I played the ace of hearts also. That's surprising. He didn't want to play the diamonds first. I would think maybe he would do that. The king of spades was led, so
Can lose just one.
now he'll just play a spade or something.
2 hearts and 1 spade.
No, he can play diamonds still.
He's going down too. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why Bocchi has, I don't know if he played Bocchi or Sventa.
Probably East.
Let's
Bocchi.
go and see with East. Yeah, it's Bocchi.
Should we see how they played it in the other table? They got diamond lead,
Yeah.
and then heart over, spade finesse lost, club to the queen, heart over, king of diamonds, club to the ace. Yeah, he got overruffed in clubs, so he had to lose the spade also.
So they are exactly, they have the same points at this point of the match, 77 to 77. You are too young to remember that there was an ancient TV show in the States that we saw also in Italy, 77 Sunset Street.
I'm sure Janice would have known that one.
Of course,
She was
Janice.
here with you.
Not you, you were not born.
So 1 heart, a transfer to spades, I think. Play transfers over a club. And Giorgio will show force maybe something like 2 spades. Actually, he could even do something stronger.
2 spades were played by Elgamo Ernest in the other room.
So 1 spade, I'm a little bit surprised by that bid. I would think that he would make something like 2 spades or something stronger.
1 heart shows spades.
Right.
So yes, 5. Well, with his hand, I think he could say something more. But maybe then now he has the
Maybe now he'll splinter.
chance to explain exactly
Yeah.
what kind of hand he has.
So North-South looks like they
Anyway,
lose a spade, a heart, and maybe 2 clubs, but any chance to make 4 spades here?
no, even if you finesse the diamonds king, and then you can discard 1 club, but still you're losing 2 clubs, I think. Unless you cannot eliminate everything and play club. 9 of club.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's making. I would expect 4 spades. I would expect Klukowski to lead a trump. Even though he has jack there, it's a little dangerous, but... Okay, so Dennis did well to pass 3 spades. Trump lead against 3 spades, I would think is indicated, for sure.
Even 3 spades is not that easy to be made, huh?
Correct. He could go down. So it is Klukowski on lead. He's thinking.
Jacquard will help the declarer.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do that.
No, I know.
A trump feels right with this hand. It looks like declare rates to have 4 spades and rough value. They're in a 4-4 fit. Diamond lead, okay, so it's not horrible. I mean, declare could misguess and pop ace.
Yes, but now if he plays low from the dummy, he knows that you have 2 discards for 2 clubs. So maybe
But he doesn't have a fast entry, so if he plays low and it goes king, they put a club on the table. It's not too fun.
King of Hearts is not a entry. Let's see what the Wayne will decide. In this very end, he would succeed by ducking.
So one thing that may affect Giorgio's decision is east-west play, Polish leads, so second and fourth. So maybe the low diamond implies that he has an honor in the suit.
Yeah.
Because if he had something like 10-4, he would have led second. So I think he judged well to play low.
What you think? No, he will play hard, I think.
Looks natural to play hard to the king now. Gabrish will probably play a club. Probably the 5 of clubs is my guess. Queen of clubs, okay.
Ace. But now Giorgio is obliged to cash the Queen of Hearts and the Jack will fall.
Right. So this is going pretty well for a declarer. Queen of Hearts.
Then what?
Then I probably lead the 10 of Hearts and just say what do you do, guys?
Yeah, 10 of Hearts.
Yeah.
Roughed by Jack.
If he puts the rough to Jack of Spades, I pitch a club. But now I have to worry about a club rough. But the 9 of Spades is going to save everything. So even if he roughs Jack and they get King of Clubs club rough, that's still not enough to beat me. So duck the club, that's a little bit surprising.
Because I think that he wants to go in dummy with a club rough. But that's surprising me a lot because, yes, he will be over rough by the king. No, I don't know why he ducked the club.
I think it's okay. 10 of Hearts now, probably, is my guess. So that is the defense's. Defense has 2 tricks, and it looks like they can take
At least 2 more.
2 more. But if I lead the 10 of Hearts, I can lead a small heart. I think that'll work as well. Rough a heart, ace of diamonds, rough a diamond, heart. It's the same thing. This is going to make 3.
Yeah.
Push board likely here. So let's look at the. Do we have any updated results from the pairs? Is that possible, or do they not update that? Let's see. They may not update it.
Do you see Adam going back to the mat?
Sure.
Twice, Italians, they had the chance to improve their to a very good board. In the first one, Boki had made 5 hearts, and in the second one, is not their fault.
Right.
The declarer just played the.
But again, declarer might have made 4 hearts.
Oh, we were just looking at that. Now,
Do they have updated scores?
yeah. Okay. Now we can have a look.
Maybe this one.
Ranking in the pairs. Okay. As you see, the Rimstead brothers are still in lead, but their advantage on the other pairs has really reduced. It was more than 4 imps. I think quite 4 imps. Now they have just one on the Bulgarian pair. Garuski is out too difficult, I renounce. And another
Stamatov and Danilov.
Danilov, Samov, yes. They're both
They
Bulgarian.
climbed
I
up.
think. The two, the second and the third pair. Then Tokay Versace, that didn't start very well this morning, but now they
Monday, Pavlicek and Granger and Hinsey, who are another American pair.
and then
Actually, Granger is Canadian, but he has an American flag.
then we have a Spanish pair. No, yes, a Spanish pair. We are not very used to Spanish pair.
No, I don't know.
So good position.
But I know the two Dutch pairs.
Well, the Dutch pairs are more used to. One is Müller de Vries, and the other one is Verbert Nab. But they're very known and very good pairs.
Moss and Grew.
In 15th position, we can see one of the pairs of the French team that was second in the Bermuda Bowl of last year. And let's have a look to the women ranking. Okay, here we are, women pairs.
Wow. Rosenberg and Gupta have climbed up quite a bit, but they're still a pretty distant second.
Yeah, 3%.
3%. Yeah.
3% is not little. Well, Rosenberg, Gupta, now came in the second position, going ahead of Radin, Westheimer, they were second, and the Chinese pair is still at the 4th place, while the Smuchka Sanyak are 5th.
And then Levy and Asulan, the young Israeli pair, are in there as well.
Well, here in the seniors, now the pair was the largest advantage on the runners-up, which is Jacobus Pacel.
Right.
He's
No surprises there. That's a very strong pair.
About 20 years ago, 25, Pacel was rated to be in the first four players in the world.
Yeah, and they've distanced their lead. Wow, what a huge lead. 4.5%.
Even the American-Israeli pair has a very good
I don't know
advantage. No, but that's very good advantage on the third one.
Right.
That's Korean. Bramley, Wolsey are in 4th position. And let's go back to see what happens in our match.
So it looks like Gavrish just got doubled in 4 spades. And this is making.
You won't lose any heart. 2 clubs.
I saw Klukowski was just a little bit slow after that double. Maybe he was thinking about sending it back. But yeah, this is going to be 5 imps for East-West here.
And they will regain the lead.
They'll regain the lead, but more importantly, they'll regain some momentum. I mean, they've had some pretty bad-looking results the last few boards.
Yeah.
So this will be a much needed
Psychologically,
psychological
it
good
helps a lot.
result. Yeah.
And like this.
He'll just draw 2 trumps and play on diamonds. And lose the diamond trick and rough the other diamond in the dummy.
No problem.
590, or sorry, 790, winning 5. How was 5 hearts doing, just out of curiosity? Could he have redoubled it? Probably it's doing too good. Probably didn't want to do that. And he'll just claim now.
Because he's 174, which means 4 points, I think. Yeah, 5.
5, yeah. 5 hearts was... Yeah, it's worth noting that 5 hearts on the last hand was... making. They were losing a spade and a diamond. So we didn't really comment on that much, but on board 7, they were making 5 hearts and was not played by either table.
No. None of them they reached this contract.
So maybe that's because they didn't diagnose the double fit with hearts and clubs. Never really got a chance to do that. But anyway, this is the next board. 1 diamond by Klukowski, which is, I think, shows like 4 or usually 5 diamonds because of the Polish club. And you might see some sort of maybe reverse Flannery. I'm not sure whether they play a convention showing 5 spades and 4 hearts immediately. So 2 hearts, 5 spades and 4 hearts. 2 spades minimum, so they'll play 2 spades. Spade finesse on, 2 hard losers, and you have to guess the club. So it's a pretty poor game, but it might make 10 tricks.
They made 10 tricks in the other room.
Yeah. So 2 hearts showed 5 spades and 4 hearts, and less than an invitational hand. I don't know. Do they call it reverse Flannery in Europe? Or is that just an American thing?
Yeah, I think so. Not all the pairs.
Yeah.
A lot of people plays this.
Right.
And we call it Garozzo. I don't know.
Garozzo.
Yeah.
Ah.
2 hearts means 5 spades and 4 hearts in a not very weak hand.
Right.
And 2 spades is the same, but a little stronger hand. So that when you say 1 spade and 2 hearts, it means that you have very strong hand.
So the trump lead here was good by Dennis. He may win him for that. Declare probably will try to set up the diamonds, and the roughing diamond finesse works. So I think that's the easiest thing. Spade hook, ace of spades, ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, 10 of diamonds.
I think that the spades are going to be made also in this room.
Yeah.
And so it will be a push. And we can see now a video that we have prepared this morning, okay?
Hi, this is Jade Barrett from World Bridge News, and I have the pleasure of speaking with Professor Samantha Punch from the University of Stirling, where your specialty field is sociology. Yeah, I see that you've proposed a doctorate in bridge sociology, and what gave you that idea?
Well, I decided to combine my passion for bridge with my work as a sociologist about 6 years ago, but the problem was funding, as it often is. So I decided to actually start doing some research myself to get it started, and I interviewed some of the best players in the world, and there was lots of data coming out. And through that project, the University of Stirling and I developed a partnership with EBED, that's English Bridge Education and Development, and we were looking into bridge and wellbeing. And from that, we had some discussions around how we could work on a design for a PhD around learning across the life course, looking at what helps and hinders learning. And we got together with the other UK and Irish bridge unions and managed to find half the funding with EBED and the UK bridge unions, and then the University of Stirling matched the other half. So that's how it ended up coming about.
Well, that's awesome. What gave you the idea in the first place?
Because I wanted to combine work and play. Because, I'd researched the sociology of childhood and youth and families for 20 years, and I felt it was time for a change. And I'd always been doing bridge on the side and kept the two separate, and I thought it was time to bring the two together and indulge my passion for bridge in the workplace as well.
So I'm a student who wants to apply for this position. What are you looking for in that?
Well, any kind of social science background, ideally sociology, but it doesn't have to be. Ideally as well somebody with a master's, with research methods training, but some of that can be learnt. It's not necessary that they know about bridge because, again, knowledge about the bridge world can be built up, and actually it complements quite nicely the candidate we have, Kevin Judge, who we've appointed, isn't a bridge player, and he has an outsider perspective, and with me as a supervisor being an insider, I think the two will complement each other quite nicely.
So once somebody has completed this research, what are they going to do with it?
Well, lots of employers these days are looking for people with doctoral education. Kevin in particular wants to go on to be an academic, so we're hoping that together we will establish the sociology of bridge as a new academic field. We're hoping that this takes off more globally and that we can develop partnerships across the world with people that want to increase participation in bridge, because the ultimate goal of all of these projects is to get more people playing and to spread the word that bridge is good for well-being, it's good for brain fitness, and it develops a whole range of skills. And we know that, and we need to let others know that and welcome more people to the game that we love.
I know that I'm pleased that you are doing this work, and I can't wait to see what comes of it. And I'd like to thank Dr. Punch for taking her time with us. This is Jade Barrett from World Bridge News.
So we just heard from Dr. Samantha Punch, who is brilliant person and doing a lot for bridge. So thank you to her. And now we have a remarkable result in the other room that we're not watching here. It looks like Helgmo and Helnas bid up to 6 hearts, which was only off 2 cashing aces, and made. So this is quite an amazing result here. Helgmo Helnas played 6 hearts in the other room and made the contract. And how does a world-class pair like Helgmo and Helnas get to 6 hearts on an uncontested auction off 2 aces? They started with a club, 1 heart response, 3 hearts, and then went 4 clubs, cubit, 4 diamonds, and they bid Blackwood.
You said that they made 6 hearts.
They made 6 hearts. They bid Blackwood, and then North bid 2 key cards with the Queen of Trump, and South realized, wow, I only have 1. But they were already 5 spades.
It's almost 20 years that I see boards like this with Helgmo Helnas.
That's right. So this is why a lot of people have switched to kickback for hearts. But they made it. It looks like West led his ace of diamonds, saw the king, queen of diamonds in the dummy, and was afraid to shift to a club from the queen to his partner's ace, and then the ace disappeared.
Fortunately for Lovatz,
that's a huge swing.
They beat 6 hearts in this room. But
that's a huge swing for Zimmerman.
Yes, it's still 11. Now, it's quite a good lead by Zimmerman. It's 15 points, which is nothing with so many boards to play. But this is something that in the other room could have created some problem to Boki and Samantha, because see that you have made let them make a contract missing two aces with no voice.
They're not having a particularly good set at the other table, I have to say. So here we have yet another slam hand. It looks like North-South are making 6 hearts, as long as trumps are breaking 3-2. And they do have some work to do, but it looks like a reasonable slam. King of diamonds onside, jack of clubs falling.
Yeah, but it's
friendly hand.
I don't think it's that easy to beat this.
So did the Norwegians who live in Monaco now start with 1 heart? Let's see. On this board.
Bridge is really amazing. They called 6 hearts the Prince end, and they didn't call these 6 hearts. That maybe they don't know, but it's called.
They figured, we already got 1 slam in the bank. Maybe we'll stay in 4 in this one. So he's opening 2 hearts now. What would you do with this hand? Would you open it 1 heart, 2 hearts?
If he opened 1 heart, they could have some chance to call 6. But 2 hearts is a weak hand. With 6,
sure.
It doesn't show any diamond or anything. So it's going.
A lot of people play this convention where you play 2 of a major opening shows like 9 to 13 points.
Not this
They don't play it.
Not this pair.
So this will be a push, is my prediction. He may even make 7 if West leads a diamond. And he did lead a diamond, so I expect him to make 7 now.
Yeah, he did.
Can he rough? Actually, maybe he's still making 6. Maybe it's
no,
the same
because
trick.
he cannot rough 2 diamonds.
Yeah, it's the same trick.
He can rough 1 diamond and discard the other diamond on the club, so that he could make 6. Don't you think so?
Yeah, it's still 6. Still 6. He'll rough low. And he'll try his spade.
Now he's making 7. Why not?
Well, he just got over rough in diamonds.
Yes, over rough in diamonds.
Yeah.
So, making 6.
Making 6, push board. And I just checked the scores again for the pairs because I've got a lot of friends in that event, and it looks like the young Swedes, Michael and Ola, have fallen to 3rd, but it's still very close. And now they're still in 3rd after 8 boards have been played, and they have 8 more. No, so sorry. The Bulgarians are in 2nd, but this is not a I just refreshed it. I pressed this, but this is not a Bulgarian flag. The second one is the yellow, green, and red. I have to double check that where this pair is from. I don't know whether we can get any information on that. Because yeah.
So a push. What do we have here?
Here we have
one no trump by south, double down 2.
So how did that happen? Let's see. Other table. They opened a strong no trump and it went pass, and East made some sort of double. And then, despite the fact that North-South have the majority of high cards, East-West were able to get 300 against this contract. So
which is a good result.
So that he led a heart, and then another heart. And then he lost a trick to the singleton jack of clubs.
Oh, well,
At the other table, he played a club to the 10. So that was a big swing.
It could.
So this is a good result for...
Would you bid with his cards after one no trump has passed?
I would definitely want to bid.
But double or 2 diamonds?
Well, it depends on my methods. Well, I think most people that I've seen here play something like multi-landy, but I don't know what Gavrish and Klukowski play. I don't know if we have their card. But it would certainly be nice to be able to show diamonds, and I think they probably have. When I play with my brother, we play Meckwell in balancing seed.
Yeah.
So we double and show singles. In balancing seed, I think it's good. But we like to have a penalty double.
No, they double two diamonds.
Bildy has balanced with a double takeout, and his partner has kind of the wrong shape for him.
3 clubs.
So 3 clubs, but that's not going to be fun. You have a bad club break. He bid 3 clubs.
Yeah, he should.
Klukowski
Couldn't do anything else.
He's got a good cards. He probably would double at pairs, but can't do that here. So 3 clubs, not likely to make.
But in any case, will be a sort of gain for Lavazza because they are undoubled here.
That's right. So the Jack of Diamonds would be a poor choice of leads, but that is his partner's suit. So if he leads the Jack of Diamonds, they'll lose.
No losing.
1
diamond.
heart, 1 or 2, probably 2 spades, and then he's got to deal with the trumps, which is a lot of losers.
With the lead of Jack of Diamonds, was almost sure of this bidding.
He didn't want to do it, but he did it anyway.
How do you know he didn't want to?
I could tell.
Yes.
He was a little slow with that Jack of Diamonds. I mean, I'm leading a doubleton. I've got all these good trumps. It feels like a heart, kind of. If partner didn't bid, I would definitely lead a heart.
Mm-hmm.
It's a very sort of safe lead.
Diamonds to the 10.
But the other thing about the Jack of Diamonds lead is that the dummy rates to be short in diamonds.
Sure.
So.
And now spade will come back, in my opinion.
Yeah, hoping the ace of spades is onside. Maybe a heart shift now.
Should. It's very.
Although spade is fine. So defense is a spade coming, a heart coming, and at least 2 clubs, if not 3. So this will probably be about down 2. So I will guess 5 imps for
Lavazza.
5 imps for Lavazza, yeah. It was easier when I could say 5 imps for the Americans or 5 imps. No, there's no Americans here, so.
Or you can say for the Italians.
For the Italians, okay.
Because, by the way, all of them are Italian. Because as well, Madala as well as Bianchetti, they both took the Italian nationality to play in the national team.
But they're originally from South America.
Argentina.
Argentina, yeah.
Madala once told me, you see, all great Argentinian are M in their name. Monzon was a fighter, a box fighter. Maradona, Menem was the president of the Argentina, and the great Madala.
And the great Madala, jeez. And the ever humble Madala. No, I've gotten to know Madala pretty well. He's a very good person, and obviously a great player.
Yes. But he forced the situation because he said that also a pilot in the you can't know him, Manuel Fangio, was a very, very great driver.
Mm-hmm.
And but in this case was his first name with M, not his family name. So he just forced the situation.
So are they done in the other room? Oh no, they're playing 16 boards. That's right, not 14.
No, 16.
Right.
They already played 14.
Okay, it looks like the Bulgarians took the lead back.
Okay, we have a look at the ranking in the open pairs, and now the situation has changed.
Jerry Stamatov and I think Dion Danilov.
Yeah.
First place, very strong Bulgarian pair. The rim sets Olan Mekel in second, and then this pair in third place.
But I'm not sure if they are both Bulgarian because the yellow
On the top.
But it reminds me something like the flag of Bolivia or so, but their name doesn't look very South American.
It looks almost Polish. Somebody skis.
Polish flag is completely different.
You think they're Polish? No, it's not a Polish flag. What is the flag?
This is the Bulgarian flag.
No, but but the Bulgarian is white up here, but this is yellow.
Oh, it's yellow. Okay.
Yeah.
I can't see. Okay. So I don't know.
But they're both European, Eastern European names.
Yeah.
They're not Colombian.
And then we see the American pair, American and Canadian pair, David Granger and Greg Hinsey, who are a very, very strong pair. They play strong club, American pros, play a lot of regionals. They're in fourth place. And then
we have two European pairs.
Bauke Müller and Simon
Müller,
De
Vries, and Tokai Versace. And Knapp, Vazik, that are Spanish.
So maybe we'll look at some of those hands towards the end. Okay, so declare misguess the 10 of clubs here. And now is getting... So he's going to lose 2 more tricks. So down 2, as we predicted.
And he's 2. Imps. 5 imps for Lavazza. That now is exactly 10 points back.
Okay, so this is a diamond part score in the other room. We have 11 opposite 12. 3 no trump is always possible on these types of hands. And it looks like it is not making diamond finesse off. Bildy passed the 11 count.
So maybe they are going to play a partial even
Wow.
in this room.
Boki, is that right? He opened 3 clubs on this hand.
Did he?
With a 5-card suit.
Wow.
I'm not sure whether that's natural.
No, it's just psychic.
Suited. Yeah. He wanted to open the bidding, but
in third position after his partner has passed.
you might open a spade.
Yeah,
That's
might.
another
You
possibility. But 1 club probably is not possible in with Lavazza. Now, let me ask you a question, okay?
Yeah.
He has only 7 points, right? There was, I remember, a big controversy with the South Americans and the United States pair for opening with fewer than 8 high card points in third seat on
At any level.
yes, at the one level. At the one level, I remember.
You told me that he opened. You told me that he opened 3 clubs.
No, but this is a 1 club opener with 7 points.
in the room.
In this room. So I remember that Justin Lal and Kevin Bathurst were opening on the 1 level with fewer than 8 high card points. In third seat, white on red or green on red. And I don't know whether that's something that's allowed or not allowed, but you see a lot of people doing it. So I was just wondering if you had any insight into that.
I think that here, in this kind of competition, I think is allowed.
It is allowed, okay.
It depends by the level of the competition.
Yes. So here, the double of one diamond, I believe, was just a transfer to hearts. Redouble by North, good hand. One no trump. Dennis will. He hasn't raised his partner yet, so he's stuck between double. He may just double a no trump. He has a super maximum with diamonds.
Yes, but if they now north-south pair start doubling,
yeah, well, they
can
can land. They can play two clubs. East-West can play two clubs fairly easily.
Yeah. Two clubs
double
means.
Wow, did Gavrish really pass? No, he did two clubs. Come on. Double by Giorgio. Okay.
It's one down.
Yeah, I don't know if they really want to defend two clubs doubled. I think maybe
it's one down, but it's good result.
Dennis could pull it to two diamonds, maybe.
Yeah, he could.
Two clubs, two diamonds, two hearts, and guessing a spade. So he may go for 300. Actually, let's say if we lead the ace of diamonds. If we lead ace of diamonds, that's probably best, and then jack of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
And now we start a tap. But he'll guess the spades right. But he doesn't have convenient entries to dummy. That was not a good lead. He wanted to lead the ace of diamonds.
It's really not good.
Or a heart would have been good. This was the worst lead. But still, this is down.
Yes, but I think just one down of this lead.
Well, but actually, can he get a spade rough now? He can get a spade rough.
He will.
9 of clubs, or maybe he'll play 9 of clubs or jack of clubs or something sneaky like that.
I think that Giorgio will keep with one. Will put one of his on or any club he lay.
I think so. What about if he leads to 4?
That's a little more difficult.
Yeah. It's tough.
He could do without any risk because he has Queen, Jack, 10, 9, so he could play the 4.
He could.
No, he played the 10.
It's a tough decision. I mean, Declare could have something like Jack 10, 9, 6, the clubs. And I guess Giorgio doesn't know that his partner has an entry for the rough. He knows that the spade tricks aren't natural now. But still, Dennis could have something like Queen 10, 9, 4th of spades.
Let's see if he takes and play the spade. Then he takes again, play the heart, and he will get his rough.
Yeah.
It seems that he's going to do this. Let's see if he will play.
This is going
even if he play hearts and partner plays the spades.
Right. That's still okay,
it's
but I think he'll
almost
probably
the same.
5 of clubs, I guess a little bit surprising. I would have suspected that this is a suit preference situation here.
Some of the spectators was here yesterday, was watching us yesterday, the day before. They will find a completely different atmosphere. You know, yesterday somebody was singing, somebody was doing. You were here yesterday, no?
I was, but I came at the end.
It was a kind of mess. Today it's very quiet.
The production crew, I think, likes it better this way.
She's a fan of this. Okay, Georgia played a spade, so now I think it's down 2, definitely. Don't you think so?
Yes, I do. I agree. So 300 and 130 is 170 is 5.
It's 5 back.
5 coming back to Lavazza. It's a ping pong match here.
Yeah, because with this 5 there will be 5 down.
So, but North has played 5, then 7 of clubs. So, okay. I guess I'm a little surprised by that. I would have expected that he would have played his partner to have the king of diamonds with the low high in clubs. But maybe his spade cards. What did he play on the spade? On the second spade, he put the 9 under the ace of spades.
Yeah.
So that was the preference for hearts.
For hearts,
yeah.
For sure.
Seven of spade. Will he have any bit of a problem? No, this is fine. Okay. Heart was best now. Did he cash
No.
ace of diamonds?
He didn't.
I'm wondering whether he'll have any bit of problem
Apparently didn't.
cashing the red suits in the right order.
Yeah.
Okay,
No,
this
he
is
really played.
this
So
is
it's
best.
10.
Now maybe king of diamonds.
And diamond.
Maybe low diamond. That's best. Safe. Well, he doesn't want to play the ace and play a heart. That would be bad. But I think he'll get it right. I mean, Dennis did lead low. Yeah. Nice play. Good defense.
Very well played by Georgina and Dennis. And so here we are again, almost very, very, very close, the two teams. This is going to be a battle all over the 6 segments.
So 3-0 Trump in the other room, played by West.
It went down 2.
Yeah. So maybe 5 clubs is making here. We have a pitch for the spade on the 3rd round of diamonds. If we can, we can get to the dummy fairly easily. So we'll lose a trump and a diamond. So this is a chance for Zimmerman if they can get to the right game.
I think with these 2 hands it's quite difficult to not to stop and not to try to play 3-0 trumps.
Well, but if South bids hearts, if they keep bidding hearts and hearts and hearts.
Did in the other room
They bid hearts twice.
They bid hearts.
But you know what? The other room, I saw 1 heart double pass 1 spade, 2 hearts double. Pass 2 spades, pass 2. No. Maybe East could have offered something like 3 hearts to say, I have a stiff heart shortage to see if they can stop below to get to the right game. So 1 heart double.
For sure they didn't make a good bid in the other.
Over 2 he should have bid 3 hearts, I think. Because when you have ace third opposite a stiff, now we start thinking about minor. 1 spade. This is the same way that it started in the other table. By the way, would you ever consider opening 2 hearts, 3 hearts in the 3rd position with a hand like this?
I would for sure.
I mean, that would have been an interesting continuation.
Yes.
So West didn't pass 2 hearts. Did he really? He has 18 points.
Maybe.
No way. I'm sure he doubled. He has 20 points.
If he really did pass.
No way.
No way, but if it's so, his partner has no reason to reopen this bid.
There's no way he passed. He doubled again. I'm sure he doubled again.
And in fact, it comes 3.
Yeah, you see on the screen there are 2 doubles over there.
Yes, sure.
So 3 diamonds. And now Klukowski is looking at his ace third of hearts and saying, do I really want to bid 3-0 with ace third of hearts? He might be thinking about bidding 3 hearts.
On that, it will arrive 4 clubs probably.
Well, 3 hearts now. Yes, I mean.
And now they can get to the.
I think he will bid 3 hearts. I think he'll bid 3 hearts. That's a very thoughtful bid with this type of hand.
Of course, we have to remember that he said double.
Yeah, we know that the double was the second bid.
As you can see, Dennis was really relaxing. Now he's back on his chair.
Yeah, but notice how effective opening 3 hearts would be by South here. West would sort of be M-played into bidding 3-0, you think, maybe? Probably, right? I mean, I guess he could still double, but.
With 3 spades. I think he's got 20 points, 5th clubs and 3 spades. will have the bid 3-0.
What did he bid here? He pulled out something.
3 spades. Oh.
3 spades. Oh, that's a good bid. Okay, now they're never playing 3-0 now.
And 3 spades with breaking a spades 3 and 3. 3 spades is a makeable contract.
Oh, Gavrish has a decision now. His spades are bad. His partner doesn't have a big diamond fit, so maybe he'll bid 4 clubs and just say...
For sure they don't know that in the other room. They played 3-0 trumps and paid 200. So...
How do they do in spades? Heart lead. Did he pass 3 spades?
He passed 3 spades.
I think that's
it's
reasonable.
It's going to be a good game
yeah,
for...
win 8 imps. I mean, 9 maybe. This can't go down.
No. No way. I don't see any way to go down in 3 spades with these trumps break. Well, clubs are 3-1, but doesn't make a lot of difference.
Yeah. Dennis. Okay, Giorgio will probably just lead a heart.
Yes, that's what he did.
Yeah, 5 clubs here really was the money spot. I mean, it's pretty much a claim as long as clubs are...
Can you really see a way to get that contract?
I mean, Gavrish could have bid 4 clubs over 3 spades. It wasn't impossible.
Yeah.
I mean, his partner really, it really feels like his partner has some club length here. He couldn't bid, he couldn't raise the diamonds, and he's being very dodgy about no trump when he's got a good hand. So
it's almost sure that he has 5 clubs.
I think so. I mean, maybe he could be
if you analyze everything.
Maybe he could be 4-3-3 with 1.
Yeah, it could, but it's more easily that he has 5 clubs. And of course, the second double that we don't see here means that he has at least 18, 19 points.
Right. I mean,
still to make 5 clubs is he has really nothing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good distribution.
Yeah, but still, they did well to stay out of 3-0, I think. I mean, although if the clubs came in, they would have 5, 6, 7. They would only have 8 top tricks, even if the clubs came in.
Yep.
So 3-0, not a good contract.
5, 7.
Okay, King of Hearts lead. He'll probably just play the Queen of Diamonds and start building some tricks. That's my prediction.
Be a good.
What do you think?
Yes, that he will. I'm quite sure that he will play Queen of Diamonds, because we have seen him playing many hands, and he really knows how to play with dummy.
He does. I mean, all of these guys do. Ace of clubs, so he's going to cash 1 club before playing the diamonds.
Yeah,
that was the other
it doesn't make
possibility.
any difference.
Yeah. Now Shirley Queen of Diamonds, which should get ducked all around, and then he'll play another diamond.
Yeah.
So should duck another diamond. 1. Maybe he'll tap with the heart. And then declare can lead a club through Giorgio and ask him what he wants to do.
Mm-hmm. Ace of Diamonds.
Heart.
Yes, I think another heart will come. In fact.
Now, do you cash your King of Diamonds now and pitch a heart, or do you just play a club right now? I think
you will play club.
I think you just play a club also.
Yeah.
and Giorgio's going to be in a tough position. But the thing is, if he plays a club, he can pitch 9 of diamonds.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I should cash the king of diamonds first, and then and pitch a club and then play a club. I think I'd like to take that trick before it disappears, because I think I'm going into a crossroad. Diamond. Now we're predicting a club. Nice play. So he's getting forked. This is making. I mean,
which means 208 more points.
he's making 4. I mean, what can you
Making
do?
4 maybe is
I think
9
so.
points.
I think he's making 4. Why not, right? 6 heart. I can rough a heart 7, rough a diamond 8. Ace king of spades is 10.
So he's 370. But I don't blame Boki Cementa for playing these Trino trumps. Let's say it's quite a normal contract. Even if they beat, you told me that they beat twice hearts.
Yeah.
But you have,
I like a 3 heart bid over 2-0, I have to say.
Yeah.
Just to.
And on 3 hearts, you could go to 5 clubs.
I
That's
think
right.
so. Yeah. I mean, I would expect a pair like Boki and Cementa to do that, I have to say. So diamond, okay, so maybe, he was able to rough the diamond high. So maybe this is only making...
Not +1. I don't think it's...
So what happened here? Did he rough a heart to his hand? Right, yeah.
No.
Jack, trump.
Oh, trump.
Same thing. So just making...
One club and 1 trump for North. Just making, that means 8. So 13 points ahead for
So this has been a good set for North-South here. They're up in the set 39-24. Sorry. No, for East-West. I'm sorry. I was looking at the other table.
North-South went 2 down in Trino trumps.
And still the major board in this set was a huge swing on board 9 when Helge Mohelness played 6 hearts off 2 aces and wrapped it up. That was a huge swing. So Zimmerman has a 13 imp lead. All right, board 14. They played 3-0 trump.
Down 2.
Down 2. So this is a 2 club opening.
Is a balance the hand. I can tell you this.
Yeah, 18-19 balance.
Yes. They used just 2 diamonds, very strong opening, and balance hand 18-20. 2 space transfer for Trino trumps. That arrives. And Trino trumps.
So he's going to have a blind lead here.
On a club lead.
So the other table, they went down 2. Club lead. Club continuation. And then he lost the spade finesse. And then they just set up their club and had the ace of diamonds as an entry and the king of hearts. So...
you figure another push here?
I don't know. I mean, to me, it doesn't seem clear how this could go.
Mm-hmm.
Declare could take 3 hearts. Could take 2 diamonds, if they guess it right. 2 spades, 2 clubs. It's not impossible for this to make. The other table, they led a club, and Declare immediately played a club back, which turned out not to be best. because he was able to set up the clubs. So
6 of clubs here.
6
too.
of clubs, probably 7 will come. Maybe he'll play the 10 actually. But I think 7. I mean, if it's fourth best, right? So we would do 11 minus 6 is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's only so unless we think he led low from King, Queen, Jack, 6.
I think Georgina will play the 7.
I think he'll play the 7 as well. By the way, it's not. Is it that? Yeah, it's pretty crazy to lead low from King, Queen, Jack, 5th in this type of situation.
Nine. We didn't guess right this
Yeah.
time.
So now what? He has to decide what suit to attack. It's not so easy.
You think he will play diamond to the king and queen of hearts, or what else?
It's not so easy.
No.
I can see why Declare played another club. 9 of diamond. Okay. Nice start for Declare. Now he'll surely play a heart. Take a finesse. Will Klukowski duck this trick? I think if he could have ducked it in tempo, it would have been nice to kill the dummy a little bit. But he won it.
No. If he cashed the 2 clubs now.
Well, he has the diamond entry. And he has won the king of hearts. So he can play club, club, club. And now Declare can never take a second diamond. But the issue then... Heart, heart. So...
Well, of course, me and you, we would make the contract because club, club, and club, queen of heart, jack of an heart, spade to the race, and so it's 3 spades, 3 hearts, 2 clubs.
And a diamond. Is 9.
But the fact is that Giorgio is at the table, and we are here watching 52 cards.
Right. I mean, yeah. He may not play a club. Also, he may try something else. He may play heart back. I think it's probably best. And if he plays a club, he could also duck a club. Not so easy. I think he's probably best off playing the clubs because of his spades and diamonds are not good holdings for the alternative line.
And in the other table, they have finished. So maybe that our interviewer Fernando is there with some some of the players. No. Okay.
Let's check out the pairs again quickly. So they've played 12 boards.
We have look again to the pairs.
12 boards. I really want to know what this flag is.
We'll ask. And now, this flag, whatever it is,
Gierlowski and Skurs.
No, that's
can't
not
even try
something
to say it. No,
you can try to pronounce.
Nope. How many consonants do we have in a row there of Y counts?
One thing is sure that the other 2 are Bulgarian, and these are absolutely not Bulgarian names, not at all.
So Klukowski has played club, 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 and Giorgio pitched off a spade from his hand, and now he has to make another discard. diamond. So
if he cashed now the two hearts,
right,
and he realized that he cannot go with the ace on the, maybe that he will.
he's
No,
just
he
in to
plays.
take a finesse. Oh,
No.
he play ace. Okay. Now heart back.
Heart back.
He's getting a feel for it. Gavish pitching a diamond.
Now it's really difficult not to finesse the queen of spades.
No, it's
because he
indicated.
knows that he has many more spades. He has more spade than he has. Still, he would try to.
Yep. Declarer now pitches a diamond.
So 2 down, like in the other room.
Yeah. That was the indicated play, I think. The percentage play by Giorgio.
Yes, he could. I think he had good reason to think that West had almost 5 spades, so why not to. He knew that. Let me.
It was well done to Mr. Klukowski for never bidding on the hand. He could have overcalled. Oh, no, actually, that was a 2-club opening.
That West had 5 clubs and 4 hearts.
Right.
So why not to finesse?
Right, no, it was percentage. Okay, here we have, is this a slam hand? Yes, it's a slam. So a chance for Lavazza to gain back some imps here.
Maybe last chance of this segment.
So would you make a negative double here, or would you bid 2 diamonds?
With North,
With the
you
North
mean with
cards.
North cards. Definitely 2 diamonds.
You would bid 2 diamonds,
Yeah.
okay. Not sure what Dennis will do. Is 6 diamonds making as well?
Yes.
Yes, both
Triple
slams are good.
breaking. 6 diamonds, 6 hearts.
So let's take a look at the auction at the other table. So the auction other table started spade, double, redouble, 2 clubs, pass, 3 clubs, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 4 hearts. Okay. My guess is that 2 hearts showed diamonds. It was alerted. I'm guessing that they play some sort of transfer structure here. So doubles take out. All their doubles are always take out. So East-West have done well here to preempt the auction, make it much more difficult to find a slam.
Not always. Sometimes you give
But here
information, but not here, not in this case. 4 hearts and all pass.
I wonder what 2 hearts was.
I was just told that maybe we'll have the chance to see players coming out from the okay. Oh,
Yeah, we have a visual on the Lynn Baker team over there.
now we're back at the table of Giorgio and Dennis Klukowski Gavrish. Oh, they have to play that 4 hearts. Doesn't seem to be a very interesting contract. I mean, not a difficult contract at all. Yeah. Wow. In the women, Smith theme has recovered something, but just 7, not enough to go really close. But 99% 98 to 115 is the in favor of Baker. It's of course a result that can change in 48. They have to play 48 boards, so 17 points is quite nothing. While in the
Wow. Milner really had a huge set.
well, now even if there are 48 boards to play, I could say that Milner is almost gold medal in this because 80 points are really a lot, even because you have to take too many risks and not always the luckiness is with you. So I don't think that it's not a closed match because it's not a closed match, but I think it's really, really difficult for the Chinese to recover this situation. By the way,
it looks like the Swedish pair, Ola and Michael, are dropping, and now I'm kibitzing board 14, and they're dropping here too.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Well, but they have also them. They have 48 boards to play. Yeah.
Yeah. How many more boards? 2 more boards?
In
1 more board.
1 more board. Okay. Before see the last stand, we have a video. No, we don't have. We have. Fra un minuto. In 1 minute, Fernando Lema will send us some images of the players coming out from the from the 2 rooms. Meanwhile, in
this last board, East-West were down in 3 hearts. In the other room,
yes,
the West hand must have been opened 1 heart, and then East-West competed to 3 hearts. Here, North-South are in a game-forcing auction with a very bad spade break. So we'll see if Klukowski gets in there with 2 hearts over 2 diamonds. He might just pass. Yeah, he passed. So this is not, let's see. Do they have a chance at 3-0 here, North-South?
The only contract you can try to play is 3-0. 3-0. Even if you have just...
So I have 5 diamonds and 2 hearts and 2 spades, right? Yeah, and it looks like it's making.
Seems so.
Why not, right? Giorgio could bid 3 diamonds, but even if he does that, I think they'll end up in 3 now. This looks like a swing for Lavazza.
3 diamonds. No, 3 hearts.
3 hearts. He's got an anti-positional heart holding. Giorgio will bid 3 now. 3 hearts, maybe ace, saying I have the ace of hearts. What do you want to do?
3 spades. They're really
3-0 now for sure. I mean,
yeah.
Dennis
knows for sure that George has no support in spade.
He's highlighted the. He's got to bid 3-0. How can he do anything else?
Pass.
Maybe he's worried that Giorgio has like 2 or 3 small hearts and they have to play in 4 spades. Wow, he bid 4 spades. That was wrong. That was a big mistake.
They're going to lose at least
3-0 was cold and 4 spades, as we can see with the spade break. This is going down.
2 aces.
Missed opportunity here for Lavazza.
And so it will be another double score for Zimmerman. The result of Boki Madala in the other room was very good. Because let's see what is going to happen.
Club lead. Polish 7. I predict club and club continuation, and he'll finesse.
Even with a better break of space, 4 space is not a good contract in any case. I think 3-0 is much better.
Yeah, they had this. I mean, Giorgio could have almost yourself, but chose to bid 3 diamonds and then over 3 hearts. Now he had ace and a spade, and he was worried maybe about his club stopper. But I think Dennis should have bid 3-0 over 3 spades. He was worried. Dennis was worried about his heart holding, but Giorgio was worried about the club holding.
Both of them were very worried. But after saying all this, we have to say that the match will finish with Zimmerman in front for about 20 points, I think.
Yes.
Because he's 13 now, and this board, I don't really, at this point, I don't really see how many down
No way.
he will be. Anyway, best lead came from 2 clubs, 1 diamond.
He has to lose at least 2 spade tricks.
And now 2 spade tricks. So it will be 2 down. That means 200 for Zimmerman. 100
5 M's.
5 M's again.
Yeah.
We have a lot of 5 M's for
Yeah.
Zimmerman, by the way. Sandra, you confirm that we have
Fernando.
We have Fernando in line. No. Oh, I see something anyway.
That looks like the Smith team.
Yes, that was the Smith team. That is for sure still in game. While our match is finished with another
Dennis
5.
does not look super happy over that one.
Another 5 for Zimmerman. So let's have a last look to the running. In the pairs, the situation has not changed much, except that for, let me...
The Swedish pair is gone. We still don't know what nationality this pair is.
Versace has a very bad handling of this set. Go from the 3rd position, now he's in the 12th position. Mueller, De Vries are still up. Okay, and women... Bessis Ubersweiler are still in the lead, with a very good.
Yes.
3%. No, now it's more than 5%.
Wow.
5%, even more than 5% on the Chinese pair Wang and Wang. There must be 2 different Wang, but we have to read both them of Wang.
Wang and Wang.
Okay, and then Radi Westheimer. Sokolov was for years and years the partner of our commentator.
Toby Sokolov, yeah.
Yeah, of Janice Simon Molson. And let's have a look also to the
senior pairs.
Jacobus Puzzle are really doing something great. 65 and 80%, more than 7% of advantage on the second pair, and almost 10% on the third one. Really incredible good race by them. So, I think we have said all. Let's just have a look to the result. results of the Milner, as we say, is 90 points after 14 boards, is 90 points ahead of Chinese, while Baker is 24 points ahead. With the third set at this with the third set finish absolutely same points for the two teams, 37 to 37. Okay, I thank again my friend
Thank you very
Adam,
much.
and I hope he will be for the great finale, the grand finale,
Grand finale.
the great for tomorrow. I
Okay.
think it's again at 4.
Okay.
But you know they change program very often. Anyway, if we don't see again, we meet here at 4.
Thank you.
We have the images. Thank you of the both teams. Now Zimmerman is congratulating with his players, and well, I think it's okay for today. Hope that you enjoy what we have proposed to you, and okay, we'll see you tomorrow. See tomorrow. Bye bye. Thanks all.
Hola.
But now, as I hear an hola that could be something from Fernando. Yes, Fernando is again
Well,
with Torrelnes.
the day finished. What can you say about all the sets?
You mean about this last set? First?
No, the third set.
Oh, let me think. It's so long ago since the first set. But I think we played well the first set. We were out the second. We played the last set. Now, what you see now is, and I'm sure all the spectators will have noticed that the level of play is decreasing. We are making many mistakes at both tables, all pairs. And I think that is because we are playing tough bridge now for 1 week, and you see that in all these finals, you see that there's never very good bridge in the finals, and that is because you get exhausted by this playing this game every fucking day. We top concentrated all the time, you know. So that is, to me, disappointing. I like to play my best all the time, but it's very hard now towards the end. So having said that, we are very, very happy with the situation in the match. It's going very well for us. We are up, they told me we are up 30. It's by no means a sure lead, but it's a okay lead, and we have good hopes for tomorrow. So
You have 48 boards to play.
yeah, only 48 boards.
Only 48?
Yeah, that's not so many. Three times 16 boards. So we look forward to tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Tor.
Thank you.
Be back with Alberto.
Okay, we are ready to say goodbye to everybody, but I think that you all enjoyed this interview. Torrelnes, as I had the chance to say before, is somebody who is always a pleasure to speak with, almost more than ever about bridge. Thank you all, and see you tomorrow. Bye.